Hello, all my personal development junkies out there. James here with Trinity Growth, sharing insights to help you grow mentally, physically, and spiritually. Here with my little couch potato buddy, Marshmallow, tonight. And I wanted to share about our programming. Let you know that you've been programmed. And it's bringing awareness to this is so powerful. So a lot of you probably are already aware. You've got, your conscious mind where you make decisions throughout the day, and you have your subconscious mind. And most of the decisions we make, we don't really think about. Uh, they're just we just do them because of our programming. Uh, it's like the software to our computer, and it could use an update, and it gets updated regularly. And the question is, are you doing the updating, or is society updating you, updating your software with programs that don't serve you or the human collective? So I see a lot lately, a ton lately, um, of division of, I think we're all well aware that, 2020, the racial tension and division and just all the finger pointing and all the fear mongering and so many people living in fear. It's it's due to our programming, due to and we are all programmed. It, whether that's the community you grew up in, your household, your school, your small group of friends. Your friends have a huge effect on you. They say show me a person who hangs out with successful people, and I'll show you the next successful person, and show me a person that is hanging out with folks that are of a lack mentality, and I'm going to show you, the next broke person. So your social circle, your social environment has a huge effect on your programming. So it's important to realize, whether you like it or not, you've been programmed. And once you realize this, you have so much power to bring awareness to this and be selective. When I fully realized this, I dumped my entire cup out. I dumped all that I could out. And as easy as that is said, there was still so much layers of deep programming that I'm still working on. Even tonight, I'm still working on. I had a hard time. I've been wanting a long time to get a fishing kayak, and wasn't in the best financial situation to do so years ago. And here I am in a much better financial situation, but I still haven't spoiled myself. And my lovely wife brought this to my attention. If she said she wanted a fishing kayak, we would be at the store yesterday getting her one, because I've no problem spending money on someone else. But I've got some conditioning and programming that I'm still working through, and we all do. It's just when you become aware of this, you start to look around and notice the amount of programming that's coming our way. So I'm going to share with you what I think, what I feel is like the numero uno huge programmer, to our subconscious, which again, if I didn't mention this already, your software, the program that you're running runs most of your life. The conscious actions are only like 5% of what you do throughout the day. Your subconscious is running the show, whether you like it or not. So when you realize this, you can be very selective of your programming and choose to intake and surround yourself with only the things that are going to serve you, to bring you joy, to bring unity, to help you reach your goals. So I I think we all know the TV programs through movies, shows, giving you ideas of what's socially acceptable or what's normal, and and we see our culture change based off of what's being played, especially the news. Oh my gosh, the news, right? The news. Can you believe that, Mello? I mean, it's I think we all know it's divisive, it's ridiculous, and for some reason, it's on TVs everywhere we go. You can't go to the airport, you can't go to a business without somebody blaring CNN or Fox, and pick your poison because it's all freaking poison, and it's programming. Something that I realized was very programming, because I feel like it's not just seeing something that programs you. When we get our emotions involved, excited, happy, sad, whatever it may be, when your emotions are involved with these thoughts that are implanted, I think that's super powerful, and it's how you really plant those subconscious seeds and water them with your those feelings and emotions, and it's some powerful stuff to program you. So music, I'll just say music. I'm the type, and I don't know if everyone else's brain works this way, but if I jam out to a song, it's in my head, and it's almost like I'll have a background song playing throughout the day instead of the endless chatter of analyzing everything. I just put a song on in my head. So I don't know if you're like that. If you are, let me know. I'm not alone. But with that being said, music, people that create music have so much responsibility to, understand the power of their words and understand that those words are going to be repeated in people's mind throughout the day. They're going to be, soaking it up. They're going to take those lyrics, whether you think it's just music. It's just music, harmless music. It's programming you. It's changing, or it's reinforcing the programs that you already have. And with that knowledge, ask yourself: is the music that I'm listening to serving me? Is it good for me? Is it empowering me? Is it uniting people? Is it dividing people? When you please realize we're so programmable. Don't kid yourself. It's an incredible thing to be able to be aware of this, so you can select the programming that are going to get you to where you want to be in life. So just, little reminder, what are the things that, I stopped watching the news altogether when I realized this. I mean, it's killing us as a human race listening to this shit. So really pay attention to what you're listening to, music, what you're feeding into, what's on the car. Listen to an audiobook, read a good book, put on something that, if you want to sit down and relax, put on something that's thought-provoking. Put on something that, maybe some kind of documentary of something that you want to learn about. And anyhow, I could talk all night about it. I'm gonna cut it out. I love you. Thanks for tuning in. And if you've hung with me this long, namaste and peace.